Welcome everyone to the only credit repair challenge you will ever need. We're going to talk about the avatar framework and lead generation. Who is your avatar? Do you know what your avatar is? So let's talk about the avatar, right? An avatar is a consumer, and a consumer avatar is detailed profile of your ideal customer. It doesn't make an assumption or categorize people into groups. The avatar focuses on one person, right? And outlines everything about them. It goes into much greater depth than a regular marketing persona, providing business owners and marketers with many more targeting. This pie chart has categories, right? So there, okay. So we have 30, we have 35, we got 15, we got 10, and 10. Now, if my pies don't look portioned, please forgive me, right? But everybody on here, when you hear 35, 30, 15, 10, 10, y'all should know what that means. So what this means is 35% goes to your payment history, right? I'm just going to use PH. Payment history. 30% is your utilizations, right? I'm going to just put UL. Utilizations. 15% is your age, right? 10 is your mixture of credit, mix, and then the other 10 is new credit. So now we're on day 2, which is social media and lead conversion, right? Guys, social media is a money generating machine. Everybody and their mama, everybody and their mama is on social media. Even your grandpa and your grandma is on social media. Can somebody tell me the amount of followers they have on Instagram? Just how many followers you guys got on Instagram? Somebody tell me how many followers you got on Instagram. Can somebody tell me? 15, 2K, 8K, 2. All right. I want to use the person that has 15,000 followers, right? The person that has 15,000 followers. If you have 15,000 followers, and let's just say 10%, right? Which is 1,500, have bad credit. Let's just say 10%, right? So 10% got bad credit, and everybody pays you $9.97 at a minimum. How much is that? I'm gonna bug it, guys. You got 15,000 followers. You're telling me if you target 1,500 people with bad credit and you're charging them $9.99, guys, this is how I became a millionaire. So let's talk about lead conversion, right? What is lead conversion? Yes, earlier we spoke about what? Lead generation. What is lead conversion? Content messaging brings in leads and gets them excited. So when you bring the leads in, what's the next step? Well, the next step is, what is the next step? That's the first question. Let me not get ahead of myself. How do you capture those leads? And what system, tools, and frameworks do you have to capture them? All right, so the first thing we're going to go over is mortgage fraud, right? What is mortgage fraud? Well, mortgage fraud, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it's something that happens to consumers every single day and they don't know about it. All right, so mortgage fraud, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it is more common than you guys think. You see, there's a secret that banks do not want you to know about stopping foreclosures. So mortgage fraud exposed. Secrets banks don't want you to know about stopping foreclosures. Unmasking mortgage fraud. A homeowner's guide to challenging foreclosure. See, the mortgage and the note must travel together. Any attempt to separate them would render the mortgage void, right? The principle that mortgage and the note cannot be separated stems from the legal concept that the mortgage is an accessory to the note. The mortgage represents the security interest in the property, while the promissory note represents the borrower's obligation to repay the loan. A lot of consumers get drawn into foreclosure, and people get run out of their homes, and they don't even know that these banks and these crooks that are putting them out, some of them don't even have the legal right to collect. Now, I've been doing content creation all week. What is content creation, right? Some of you might be saying, well, this challenge is content, because what I can do. So now we're talking about repossessions, we're talking about bankruptcy, student loan, and you guys see me presenting, right? So now let's switch over. Edwin, you are the person here that's presenting, right? Sharita, Marcus, Carol, Kieran, you are presenting now. This is your Zoom class, right? And you're doing a training on collection, how to delete collection, Edwin, how to delete student loans, Yannick. We're talking about arbitration, Danielle. We're talking about mortgage underwriting and mortgage secrets. These are all content. So what I'm gonna do with the content now, guys, is I'm gonna chop this content up, right? Because I already did the training. So when we talk now about content creation, it's important that we are making content. So what is content creation? Content creation is a part of marketing. In today's digitally dominated society, you may be asking yourself, if any of all, that digital content is a part of marketing. The answer is yes. All content serves one purpose: to connect with your audience. So the first thing we're gonna go over is the reinvestigation letter, right? And the reason why is sometimes the consumer reporting agencies, they will basically get a dispute, right? And in that dispute, they come back with some verification or validated stuff, or the item got deleted, and then a month, 3 months, maybe a year later, it got back on your credit. So what do you do when an item that was previously deleted come back to your credit? Well, we ask for a reinvestigation, right? So in this reinvestigation, as you can see, the reinvestigation letter, this gets directed to TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. These are who we're sending them to. Now, bankruptcy, guys, is easier than a lot of you think, right? So let's talk about the steps. The steps are the easiest thing for you to comprehend. How to delete a bankruptcy step by step using consumer law. The first thing you need to do is what? Pull your consumer reports, right? Pull your consumer reports. You guys can go to my website. You can use my link, or you could go to annualcreditreport.com. You can pull it for free. Look who the creditor is that's reporting the bankruptcy. All right, when the bankruptcy is being reported, they're gonna tell you that it's being reported by a bankruptcy court. That is a lie from the pit of hell. No court report no bankruptcy information. It is a lie, right? So we're going to what? We're gonna dispute this lie. When you dispute the lie, they're gonna tell you that it's been verified, right? Okay, it's been verified, I bet. In addition to that, we're writing a letter. We're gonna write a letter to the court, right? And we're gonna ask the clerk
where you had the bankruptcy, you're gonna ask them if they report to the Consumer Reporting Agency. This letter can be found in the bankruptcy deletion guide, guys, right? Now, you will receive within 30 days a letter from the Consumer Reporting Agency now telling you that it was verified. All right.
So now, when we're talking about the account deletion letter, right? This account deletion letter, it starts off with 15 USC 6802, obligations with respect to disclosures of personal information. For those of you that have like evictions or have like apartment complexes that are reporting evictions and stuff on your credit, like this can be used for that. So it has come to my attention that you illegally reported my information to unaffiliated third parties without giving me my disclosure. First, on 15 USC 6802, you are required by law to give me 3 disclosures. I have checked all documents from your institution given to me, and none of these documents contain any of the required information. Child support, child support, child support. Now, I'm not advocating that if you have a child, you don't take care of your child. Like, I didn't grow up with a father. I grew up with a single mom. I know how difficult it is being a single mom or a single dad. But when you weaponize the system to get your partner at a disadvantage, I am totally against that. Be a good father, be a good mother. So I don't advocate that you don't take care of your child. I advocate that we should not be letting the court system and the government get rich off of child support. And this is why I'm so passionate about it. If you have your child, take care of your child. I've recently received communication from you attempting to collect the above listed alleged debt. Your initial communication to me in attempt to collect this alleged debt was within 30 days ago. Please be advised that I hereby dispute the validity of this alleged debt listed above in its entirety. Further, I request verification, validation, and proof that this alleged child and debt is mine.
I got a collection off that I was working on like for 2 years. So it was gonna be my first account to do in arbitration. So I got with Denise, and she helped me with the arbitration rules. You got to go to AAA, and also in AAA they got rules for like Verizon, because it was Verizon what they require. So I made me an arbitration letter, sent it out, and even before, because you gotta wait 60 days before you even file for arbitration. So I sent the letter out, and they erased the account.
My mind is blown right now. I have never had anybody to break down credit the way he just broke it down in like kindergarten terms. And it makes me understand why I keep messing up, and it's making me understand why I keep applying for stuff. I am literally hurting my own credit. But I have never in my life, I'm talking about never in 38 years, had somebody to break down credit to me to the point that I could teach it to my 3-year-old.
All right, so yesterday I didn't have much luck running the play, as I articulated to you guys. And, we was like, don't worry about it, just, do the permissible purpose letter. I prepped the letters last night, but something just told me this morning, Dwayne, before you send these letters out, give it another go. I gave it another go, man, and it worked to perfection. Unfortunately, on my profile, I only had maybe 2 inquiries that I needed to get deleted.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still felt like, I wasn't fulfilled. So I talked to my brother, and I was like, let me try something real quick. So, we called TransUnion, which no one's been really having, not TransUnion. We call it Experian. Experian is wonderful. Maybe like 30 minutes ago before I logged on. And I don't know if it's the end of the day and they just feeling real good, but I got running the play. We got 7 inquiries, 3 late payments, and a collection over the phone. I mean, like a matter of like 15, 20 minutes.
Wait, say that again. I don't think somebody in the back heard what you said.
There were 7 inquiries, 3 late payments, and a collection account.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drop some fire in the chat, guys. Drop some
fire.
Fire in the chat. I'm telling you, like, the stuff works. It works.
Yeah. It works. It works.
Let's go.
I feel fulfilled now. I'm ready. I'm charged up. I'm ready to go.
That's great. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Thank you, Durain.
Yep, you are welcome. You are welcome.
I got some good news, Durain. I've been fighting Flagstar Bank for a while now. I've been fighting Flagstar Mortgage Company for over maybe almost a year, I think. It was 23 late payments. They got all of them. They erased all of them. I just checked my credit report, and that's really big, really big for me.
Wait a minute, hold up.
And it's been close to a year that I've been fighting them.
So you've been fighting Flagstar for a year, and today,
close to it.
And today, because you were consistent, because you were persistent, because you know consumer law and you are not taking no for an answer, you got 23 late payments deleted from your mortgage.
Yes, I wouldn't stop. They just made me aggravated. It just made me go hard with them. And another one was Capital One was this is over a year, Capital One. And I looked at my report and it's gone. One is all gone. What it is just they changed it to pay as agreed. They didn't take the account off. It was like three late payments on here. It's paid as agreed, never late.
So in total today you got 26 late payments deleted.
Yes.